everybody. It is Saturday. It is 7:15 a.m. and our train to La Spezia leaves at 7:28. We are only about a 5-minute walk from the train station, so we should be good. We are headed to Cinque Terre today, Cinque Terre, but you have to take the train from Pisa to La Spezia first, and then you get a card that lets you travel into Cinque Terre National Park for the day. We don't have that card, but we have the train ticket to La Spezia, and then we will buy the other ticket at the train station. Cinque Terre means 5 towns, so there are actually 5 towns that you can either hike through or take the train through. I think we'll do a mix of both depending on the weather, but it's not supposed to rain at all today, so I think we should be good. Also, it seems like nobody else is awake but us, which is kind of nice.
Just the way we like it.
Can't wait to explore this part of Pisa tomorrow because all we've seen is this street and the train station. The reason we chose to make Pisa our hub for these last 3 days is that our Airbnb only cost us £30 a night, so I think that's pretty reasonable. And then you just take 1-hour trains to Florence and Cinque Terre, and those cost £28 total for the both of us round trip. So I think it's worth it. I think it was a good decision, and I'm excited to explore Pisa tomorrow.
We didn't mention it in yesterday's video, but Florence was one of our favorite cities we've ever been to. Personally, I think it had one of the top 2 buildings I've ever seen with the cathedral. The green marble overlay with the white marble with the painted red. It was just really incredible to see. And then the Statue of David was kind of unreal. We've seen plenty of pictures of it, but didn't realize the size and scale of it. So it was really cool to see that in person. Overall, Florence was awesome. We have really high expectations of Cinque Terre. It is going to be a little bit different because we are going to be hiking outside instead of going to museums and churches. But the views we've seen online are pretty incredible, so hopefully we get to see some cool stuff today.
We have made it to La Spezia, and now we need to find the tickets to get us to Cinque Terre from here. We did it, we got our tickets, and our train leaves in what, 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yep.
So we get to use this train card all day. It costs €13 per person, and it will stop in each of the towns in Cinque Terre. We have made it to the first town. It is Riomagiorre. As you can see behind us, we can see the ocean. It is beautiful and the waves are huge. So excited. I think we can hike between this city, this town, and the next one, which I think is Manarola. So time to explore. We have climbed to the top of the city, or at least halfway up the city. One of the things to do was to see this castle. That's right over here. I'm not sure how to get in. I don't think you can get in. I think it's more just to come up here and see. Taylor is back there taking some pictures of the town. But we are going to move on. We have 5 to do, and it is 10 o'clock, and we have to be back at La Spezia train station by 4, so we're gonna maybe do all of them, see, or maybe travel through all of them and see which one's our favorite and then come back to some, but we can't spend a ton of time at each. So we're gonna make our way back down to the train station, and the next town is Manarola. The view in this town is amazing. Taylor has a friend who gave us some advice on some of the towns to like either skip or pay more attention to, and I believe this was the one that she said had the prettiest view but was crowded. I didn't feel like it was that crowded, but it definitely had a beautiful view.
Our original train back from La Spezia to Pisa was supposed to leave at 4:30 tonight, but our train ticket lasts for 4 hours after that time, so we can wait until all the way to, what, 8:30 until we have to be back. And after we've seen some pictures of Cinque Terre at nighttime with all the houses lit up, we're considering staying a little bit later. This particular town we're in right now, Manarola, is the famous pictures that everyone sees of Cinque Terre at night. So I would love to get some pictures of that. So depending on what the rest of the day holds, we may slow down, take our time, just kind of chill out so that on our way back, it will be dark and we can see all the lights. We are now headed from Manarola to Corniglia. It should be about a 2 or 3 minute train ride. We'll see.
We are at the top. Took us a total of 10 minutes. Not bad. I am winded. It's
I'm
fine.
good.
It's all good. All right, we're supposed to see some panoramic views up here. Let's do it.
On town number 4.
Well, that was kind of fun. We just got stuck in that wave. It came way further than we thought it was going to. I managed to hop on a rock and get away from the water. Taylor's shoes are waterlogged once again.
I was further away from her, but I didn't think, and I was downhill, and so all the water just kept coming towards me. It's fine.
I just hopped on a rock and I was good to go. This is getting a little choppy and crazy out there though. This place is absolutely insane. I would not go anywhere near this water. I'm afraid just standing this high up, being on the cliff of the water is hitting. Like, this is crazy. You couldn't give me $1 million to swim in that ocean. This place is crazy. But I'm thinking maybe in the summer, like the tides are better or something. The waves aren't as bad, because this is called the Vernazza Harbor, which to me means boats, and I don't see how a boat could possibly go out there. It's a little crazy. But it was pretty cool to watch those massive waves crash against those rocks. I know nobody's surprised.
We are now headed to the 5th town of Monterosso.
Monterosso is the biggest of all the 5 towns. There's so much to explore. We are at the top of the hill now, looking at the castle. And we stopped for a quick little break. It is so sunny. I had to take my jacket off. I'm sweating. But I couldn't have asked for better weather. It has been incredible today. Well, we've been relaxing on this bench for the last hour and a half. Taylor graciously let me sleep. He hates naps, but I love them. We finished climbing down from that hill area over there an hour and a half ago. We came over here, found the spot, and I took a little nap. And now the sun is behind the cliff on this side. So now it's really cold, and we're gonna walk towards the sun and then catch the train back to Vernazza and the first town with the M. I've already forgot it. And hopefully we can see the sunset at both those places and see the city at night. Well, we were able to catch the last little bit of the sunset, which we came perfect timing. And I think we are gonna wait for the next train to, what was the name of the other town we're going to? Manarola, back to Manarola to see the city at night, and then back to Pisa. Maybe we find something to eat there.
Well, we are back to our last town of Manarola. This is where we saw the best views all day. We wanted to come back and see them at night and see all the houses lit up. So we're headed up to the viewpoint from earlier.
This is actually really creepy at night. There's like no lights, no nothing, just ocean. Ooh, it's spooky. But we came here for this view and we got it. It's pretty cool. All right, well, we've had a really successful day here at Cinque Terre. We did all 5 towns, and I think we did everything that we could at them. And then this was great to come back and do this city at night. Definitely do this. The city's lit up and it looks beautiful. There is not a lot of lights out here on the trail though, so definitely be careful. There's really no one out here with us. It's kind of creepy. We have 15 minutes so we can catch our next train back to La Spezia, and then I think we have 45 minutes to Pisa. And then we'll try to find something to eat there. But we've had a great day. We've loved it. I'm exhausted. Yeah.
Let's go. We just wrapped up dinner. I had a pesto gnocchetti, little gnocchis, and Janella had a seafood risotto with clams and octopus. And then after dinner, we had to go get some Italian desserts. We have a cannoli, a chocolate-filled croissant, we think, a puff pastry, and a macaron, maybe? That is going to do it for us today. We are exhausted. We walked 25,500 steps, or 11 miles, and as you guys saw, most of that was either uphill or downhill. So we are both exhausted. We have to check out tomorrow by 10, but other than that, we don't have any real scheduled plans. So we're going to take it easy and just explore Pisa tomorrow and go see the Leaning Tower, of course. Good night.